One of the all-time great Dhalsims of Super Turbo fame, and Vicious, an incredibly solid Southern California.
Just footsie ground game based fighter.
There we go.
Just a heads up, we're not going to be having any more matches on the stream tonight. We had a big hold up because she's entered in like 4 different tournaments right now. So the mainstream got so caught up that they weren't going to have any matches, so they're just going to take the rest of the matches for the night. So we're just going to have casual matches for the rest of the night until we close up shop. So enjoy the AfroCole and Vicious.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, 2 of my favorite players. So
yeah, me too. Yeah, thank you guys for continuing to watch. So
yeah, no, I just want to say thank you, everybody. Still have 106 people in here.
Yeah.
So we love and appreciate the love.
Absolutely.
Thank you for watching.
Absolutely. With genuine sincerity. So that's kind of a redundancy if I said genuine sincerity. How about just sincerity and genuineness?
I'm not concerned about the redundancy. I'm not. It's not something I'm too worried about.
It's extra love. It's love on top of love.
Absolutely.
That's just more love.
But yeah, these guys are they're both very smart and very capable on the sticks. So this is again one of those kinds of games where you can just see they're gonna be kind of messing around with stuff. I mean, it's casuals, but this is where a lot of that type of stuff gets tested out or even seen on accident. Like those weird cross-ups that shouldn't work or don't make any sense, like that sort of stuff.
Now, there's something totally to be said for that experimental Street Fighter phase.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, when there's because playing under pressure of tournament makes a person play way different than when they're just playing to to shoot the shit.
I can confirm that for sure.
right, me too. Man, I did so much better last time I played.
I did not. No, actually, last time I didn't do very well either. But
last week?
time before that, I did do well.
Yep.
But it's not all about that. It's not all about that. It's about.
I gotta say also, I love because I don't see it very often. I love Karen's Dizzy animation where she does like she's outside of a club, drunk as hell, about to throw up, where she's just like, no. Oh God! Oh God! Please! I'm gonna throw up.
Don't give me that shot.
Yeah, no, I can't do anymore. I love Karen's Dizzy animation. Yeah, these two also they played a hell of a lot of Street Fighter 4 together back in the day. Back in the day, what, like 6 months ago?
Yeah.
That's not a back in the day. That's not appropriate for back in the day.
No, so, there's a lot of history and not just about the games, but also between these two players. As you said, they have spent a good amount of time playing each other.
Yeah.
The corner carry. She does really have that corner
That's what
carry.
I was saying about, against her versus Nash. She has so much corner carry, especially when she catches you in that fierce combo string, where she just spins you horizontally and just keeps pushing. Sorry, I don't know the name of it.
You just notice the patience of these players. That Cole will stand full screen and whiff jab 4 to 5 times in a row, really hunting for them to try and to whiff punish something, and he's waiting to see a big button press so he can safely throw a fireball. Yeah. That's what he's doing, and those fireballs when those are on screen, it allows him to press his full screen buttons more.
I love Dhalsim's overheads. I was just right. I was just about to say, I love his overheads.
Amazing stuff.
He's just floating in the air, and he has so many options just to bop you on the head. Yeah, just as the Nightbot is saying, don't forget to follow, because you will get a lot of notifications whenever this channel goes live. Plus some special treats. Related and unrelated to Level Up. Woo! Independent and dependent of.
Here we are.
So Dhalsim, if you did you read the some of the stat reports on the characters like win ratios? Dhalsim, last time I saw, had the highest online win ratios for Street Fighter 5. They were looking at the Fighters Network.
I would assume that Arturo's doing a lot of that.
Probably.
Doing a lot of that.
Yeah. It's also funny that we're talking about Fong being like a very mysterious character, a very unknown character, and yet that Japanese player who rose back to 10,000 plus points. First off, he had them taken back from him by
from 10,000 down to 675, I believe.
Right. So, but he climbed back to the top apparently through legitimate means with Fong. So
Well,
there are tools there.
From what I understand, there was no concern that it was a illegitimate means in terms of cheating. It was the rage quit.
It was rage quitting, yeah.
quits.
He raged his way to the top initially. But now Capcom took note and he was like, oh, well that sucked, I guess. I guess I got to use what I've learned to win.
Yeah, it's just one of those things you have to your response to that is, then why didn't you just do it in the first place?
Right. If you had the wherewithal
but I guess it took,
to get there,
I guess it
why
just
didn't
took so much less effort to just win all the time.
Yeah, so but I'm excited to see a lot more Fong in the world.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's the character we've had the least time with, by virtue of him being the last announced. Speaking of announced characters, I'm very excited for the impending March release of Alex.
Word on the street is it'll be March 31st.
That'll be a cruel April Fool's joke.
I am going to be miles and miles away from home. I'll be in Virginia for a wedding. That whole weekend where everybody's learning that Alex tech, I'm just gonna be 3 days delayed.
He'll be here when you get back.
Well, I know, but I wanted to get it.
And a lot of
I'm salty that I'm not in that initial start, that initial phase of people being like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm gonna jump in 3-4 days later, and all these Alexes are gonna be like knowing what they're doing, and I'm just like,
well, how quickly can you truly know what you're doing? And he's from what it
some
seems
people
like
don't have jobs.
He's gonna be
some people have taken their lives to be like, okay, I'm learning this. I'm gonna play this game for 72 hours straight.
All right.
No, but I'm still looking forward to the wedding. I mean, I like Virginia. We're gonna be in Roanoke and then Stanton.
Ooh, Roanoke. You always gotta be nervous about Roanoke, though. Or just vanish off the face of the planet forever.
I think I'll be fine.
No? You're not
Well, we're not gonna be. No. It's also a military wedding.
Oh, well.
So it's protected.
Did you know what I'm referencing?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Sometimes I forget if you're literate or not. I mean, who could blame me with the stuff you say to me all the time?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Roanoke, the Lost Colony.
That's not what I was talking about, but whatever.
Shut up.
Troll the troll. All right. But you know, it's just I love watching Cole's sim. Very aggressive, very like
aggressive when he needs to be.
He wants.
He switches it
so
on
so bad.
Some people just kind of like they learn their style, they learn their character, and they're like, all right, let's do some set play. He just turns it on. He flips a switch, defensive, offensive,
and that's
he does
what
both.
That's what the best players can.
Yeah,
do
and he plays with both with such aplomb.
Nice little cross under setup there though from
Oh, he went for the cross counter. Cole went for the cross counter, did not get it though. That's always a shame when you see the cross counter going for it and it's like, ugh, and then nothing. Sorry, too late. Either whiffed or blocked.
Yeah, and it always sucks when you're really sure you're about to get the crush counter and then you get punished for hitting a hard button.
Yeah. Look at that instant overhead.
The sniper.
We've been watching him do that all night. He's so good at it, and he's so precise. He's very surgical with his Dhalsim play. Like every move, it seems like he presses buttons. Like he's doing a lot of like just protection, like just covering his bases and making the air unsafe to put a Lin out. But then it's like he just like slices through whatever your defenses are.
I love his drill game. His drill game is so strong.
Yeah.
And he like that. He knows that he's gonna hit you on the toes every time. And just it's nerve-wracking, and he scares you out of trying to stop him, you know? And
Totally.
the slides, he knows the space of those slides.
Yep.
It's amazing to watch him do it.
Now, one of the other hazards of Dhalsim, even though he has a great keep-away game, his life is Shit, his health. His health bar.
His health is low, but, you know, I believe if you get a full counter hit combo off of his left-right mix-up,
Yeah.
I'm almost certain that it takes 3 touches to stun.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's got 900 health. I'm just refreshing.
He certainly does have low health and low. Do people have different stun in this game?
Say it again?
Do characters have different stuns from character to character?
Yes.
Or does it,
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Yes. So, for example, he's got 950 stun.
would
Bison has also 950 stun, sorry. Let's use Zangief because he has 1050 stun. So, it's still very, like, if you don't protect yourself,
Oh no, you can't.
it's still
you
very,
can't eat combos.
Yeah,
You can't
it's still
eat
very
combos
easy
or
to
something.
get
Yeah,
stunned
bad.
if your defense is
Absolutely.
horseshit in this
Absolutely.
game. Yeah, you got to learn how to block. I mean, if your defense is dog shit, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're like an offensive monster. You still have to know how to block. Like, it was funny, like watching a Geef get stunned the other day. And some commentators were like, oh, or not commentators, I'm sorry, some of the people around were like, oh, he stunned Geef? I was like, you know, it's actually not that hard to stun Geef in this game. Not in this game.
It's not that hard to stun anyone because you just press enough buttons. I mean, sometimes it feels like Nikale stuns you for you. It like all you have to do is press any light button and suddenly you're counter hit again.
Yeah. Which,
you know, you feel like you're stuck at an infinite and it's because you keep pressing buttons. You know.
Yeah, Nick can attest to that. He's a really strong Nikale player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Instant overhead.
Just going no.
Look at it.
Get out of
I'm
here,
telling
man.
you. That instant over.
Bam.
That's the Cole special.
Just
The Cole special. Yeah, just rising and boop. Boop. It's like a Heisman. Just. But it's like if you took the trophy and just like cut off the arm, and then like of a bunch of them, and then glued
put
them all
a pipe
together.
Cleaner, yeah, a pipe cleaner there so that it goes. Also, something tells me Dawson doesn't play football, but this is neither here nor there.
Well, his character.
Put in balls
his character
sometimes.
tells you he doesn't fight either. He's
That's
a
true.
pacifist.
Yeah. I'm not very fond of conflict. Then why the hell are you
Capcom,
beating me up?
Capcom, you don't know what pacifist means, do you?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Dhalsim, I've always loved Dhalsim as a character because I always thought, man, he is the most metal character on the roster. He just like goes around, you know, wandering the streets of India, blowing flames out of his mouth. And you know what that necklace is? Specifically, that is a necklace made of the skulls of dead children. The children who have died in his village from disease and starvation. That is specific. That's what that skull necklace is. Those are baby skulls, my friend. Dhalsim is metal as hell.
They've got some jiggle bones going too, so they bounce around when he gets hit or hits you.
Yeah.
Oh, big punish. Bam, into the hotbed. Ooh, those instant air gales, pretty tough to deal with for some characters.
One throw. Did you
Look
see all
at
that?
that.
Holy crap. That was like so much life gone from one throw.
Almost, well, not quite ST levels. ST
No.
levels of throws
Yeah,
are
that was
insane.
insane. That was insane. Man, Stupendous still in it. There's always room for Geef at Wednesday Night Fights top 8. Always room for Geef.
Everybody needs a little Geef in their life. I don't need any more Geef.
I need
think
way
I'm-
more.
I think I'm good
At
with less
when I
Geef.
first started this game, I was getting real mad at myself because I feel like I felt like in 4, I developed a Geef that was all my own, and I felt confident with him. I felt very strong with him. And then when 5 happened, something in my brain just was not clicking with Geef, and I was very frustrated. But I feel like in the last couple weeks, I've shared a room with him. I've shared a bed with him, and we're just comfy bunkmates now. I'm still not like I'm not on the level of like Stupendous or Snake Eyes or anything like that. But I do feel that I get him again.
He's a fun character to
He's
play,
really
man.
fun.
He's very fun.
He's really
and
fun.
he's terrifying. It's that same thing, you know, as you mentioned earlier, and for those who were not watching, Dudley was my main in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
Dudley's one of those characters who just carries that terrifying aura. You're just like, oh shit, don't get touched by Dudley.
Yo,
'cause
one
it's over.
touch and it's dizzy, dizzy.
There is something fun about that, about just the sheer terror that a character. 3 anti-airs, 3 whiffs. Dhalsim floats lovingly above them.
Chop.
Chop, chop, chop. That yoga leads to a lot of ambiguous cross-ups, and it's pretty sick. The yoga float, I believe, is what it's called.
Oh, crush counter, get it. There you
And
go.
here we are again. Doesn't use the
That was a really good,
B skill this time.
good
This time.
confirm from Vicious. But look at Cole. He's sitting on 3 wins in a row. 3-game win streak.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
dude, Vicious. Jeremy. Love you, buddy. Jeremy,
good old Vicious.
killing it. Oh man, on the other stream, Stupendous and Insanity getting a run back.
Insanity.
Got that run back. Because I believe Insanity
Lost.
lost.
Lost to Stupendous.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, I watched that.
What a fantastic Chun player Insanity is, though. He's so fun to watch, and just the crispiest of links.
Yeah.
And even in Street Fighter 4, he was just really fun to watch.
Real great. Hey, what's up, Turkatron? So the game, it's still being played. The tournament's still happening. On the Level Up live stream, it's Insanity versus Stupendous, and Stupendous actually put Insanity in losers only like an hour ago.
This is a revenge match right now.
Yeah, this is grudge. This is super grudge.
That knockdown of that knockdown off his fierce punch. Ooh,
I do think
nice.
I don't think that Chun is Geef's worst matchup, but I think she's one of the 3 worst that he has.
Who do you think's the best character in the game?
Best in the game? I think Chun is the best character in the game.
A lot of people will corroborate that claim.
Yeah, I think she's definitely.
Someone recently told me that they really would kind of consider this game as a turn-based fighting game.
Okay.
And Chun-Li just gets a whole lot more turns than you do.
Yeah, I've heard that. Actually, Jeremy has said that.
Well, I mean, and it's accurate. She
does. Oh, jeez.
Reversals.
And plus, her jabs are so fast. They come out so fast, and she can confirm 2 into legs into critical art, like off of jabs and lights.
She also can confirm crouching jab into a 380 stun combo, which her basic punish combo is standing medium punch, crouch medium kick into spinning bird kick. But with the jab, you can treat it as a confirmed combo. Jab, stand medium, crouch medium, spinning bird, and it's corner carry, and it's
absolutely retarded in a good way. I mean,
Ooh,
I'm saying
over here. Trading perfect.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Here.
Yeah. No, look, yes. So the question was, who do I think is overall the best character? And oh my God, sorry, that was a reaction to what's happening on Level Up Live.
Ooh. Insanity's not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, his mental game is gonna be tilted a little bit. So, no, and I also just think she has option. I think she has more options over a larger breadth swath of the roster, whereas like Geef doesn't have that many options, as many options on as many characters as she does, to put it into perspective. So, yeah, I think she's one of his worst matchups. I think Dhalsim
best matchup.
Wait, Zangief's best matchup? So like in his favor?
Who do you think he beats the hardest?
Who does he beat the hardest?
So I know a lot of people would consider him one of the weakest characters in the game.
Yeah, and I think so. I think he is low tier.
But again, what you kind of have to think about with Geef is that he's Geef, so he's scary.
I think his best matchup, it's fine if people disagree, is Armika. I think what she has and what she goes for, he just beats. He has longer range on his command grabs. The range on her command grabs is awful. It is terrible. But she doesn't go for command grab. She's not a true grappler. She is more of a brawler,
Mix-up.
bully. Yeah,
Corner
sort of thing.
mix-up, nonsense resets.
Right.
Do something they've never seen before, win.
Right. So, but everything she wants to do basically puts her in range of his SPD range, and also like some of her best options, like her shooting Peach, is punishable with high damage combos by Geef. That lariat combo, the headbutt headbutt short lariat, or just a raw SPD. Plus, he gains armor. And can just take a lot of what she wants. Like that little like clap, you know, she wants to throw you into the corner, like put up armor and whatever. Sorry, Mika. No, so I think Mika is, that's the best in Geef's favor match.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Personally. I mean, it's fine if anybody disagrees, everybody has their own opinion, but
No,
that's
they
what I
have
think.
to agree with you.
No, no.
They've got to agree.
Round 2. Fight.
Sitting on tying this game up right here. Oh my gosh. The magic pixel. Is it enough?
Oh! What was that? Sorry, but sorry for the ears, the blown speakers.
Pardon.
And also, like,
Staying alive.
that, you know, okay, so have you heard about people talk about in bad matchups, one character having a win button? So, like, sorry, again, just to put it in Street Fighter 4, Sagat had a win button against characters like T-Hawk or Hugo or Geef, and it's that standing roundhouse, that kick, that's his win button. She has a win button in this matchup. Chun-Li does. And that's
Crouch
also...
medium?
No, that's also her standing roundhouse. It has so much range, and her standing fierce punch. It has so much range.
And it's so fast.
It's so fast. That's the problem. It's the speed. So yeah, he can take it, but she resets herself back in position that it doesn't freaking matter. Like he can't grab her. He can't even jab. At least not a lot of jabs. He can't make it a strong punish.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he's just going to have to. He's just going to have to.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
If you're playing Geef versus Chun, you're going to have to be a bully. You're going to have to be a.
And
Really,
you're
just
gonna have to work for
You're
it,
going to have to
too.
be an indomitable. Damn.
Ooh.
An indomitable wall. That's what you have to be.
Ooh,
You have
just,
you have to walk
this
forward.
is the classic right now is, how do you win this?
Jab. A jab will win. I mean,
No,
I'm just
for
saying.
either character. Oh.
That's it. Oh no, it's not because that's
No,
minus two. That's minus
it's
two.
Very positive.
Yeah, EX Lightning Laser is nice. No! Jab. I told you it's going to be jab. It's always jab. Someone just yelled, sit down, motherfucker.
People getting excited in the crowd, getting a little bit of hype right now. Up on stream now, we have
oh yeah,
Marq
Marq
Teddy
versus
with his
Vicious.
Nash.
Yeah, so guys,
Little
chat
more Nash play.
chat was wondering, this is casuals. So we are keeping it casual, so we're just going to have some, we are going to have some fun.
Mindless observation.
Some fun here. Kind of just free form thinking. Oh, shit, that was awesome.
And that might seal the deal?
No, it's not.
Not quite.
Scaling. Yeah, no, so in this matchup, in any of these matchups, same with Geef versus Dalsim, if you need, okay, if you're the kind of player who wants the perfect, Geef is not your boy.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you're going to, Geef can get perfects, he can, of course he can, but if that's what you need, if that's what you're looking for, then I think you need to pick a more rushdown character. Yeah, you need to think of like a Karen, or Sim or Mika, or hell, even Ryu. Or Ken, but no, Geef, you have to be okay, and you have to be fearless. You gotta walk forward, and you have to say up front, all right, I'm gonna walk forward, and I'm gonna eat some damage. I'm just gonna.
It's the thought that you have to understand when you play a character like Geef, that your life is a currency you exchange to get closer, and to
that's
get
a really
them,
good way to put
and
it.
to get them to do dumb things.
Yeah, you're gonna spend the life in exchange for the
Positioning.
service of a bad choice, on their part. No, I think that's a great
Sometimes you
currency,
have to.
yeah.
Sometimes you have to make them think that you're dumb, and then do something
Right,
really
right.
smart. That's all this game is lying. It's a lot of lying.
Yeah, there's a lot of deception, a lot of subterfuge. Just telling your opponent, I don't know what to do about this, and then at the right moment being like, hey, yes I do.
There's a phenomenal example of that, I believe, when Daigo was playing PR Rog, and Daigo purposely
I know what you're talking about.
did not punish him jump. He let him jump over fireballs, and then at the very end, when it counted,
this is Ultra Street Fighter 4, by the way.
He as Evil Ryu threw a fireball at a range that he'd thrown a lot of fireballs. FADC'd forward and then
Ultra-tude. Yep, I remember that.
And it was for the kill, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
The
It was
win.
for the win, for the whole win.
Not just the round, not just the game, the entire set.
And I want to say that was a top 8, so I think it was 3 out of 5. I think.
Yeah, but that's
I
just
can't
like
remember
that.
that.
It was
That's
just
easy.
that sort of like conditioning works both ways. You can condition people to think that you're not going to anti-air, and then you make them think, oh no, I can jump it for free, and then it's the most expensive jumping they ever do.
So, I want to say Chris Tatarian is playing Futile right now, and Chris Tatarian is playing Vega.
Interesting.
He's playing his Vega.
A Vega switch here.
Well, I know he talks to and trains with Mike El Na, and Mike El Na has had really good success against Futile with Vega. So I think maybe taking a page from Mike El Na, just saying, yeah.
The character swap. I remember. I think it was a couple weeks after Evo. Chris Tatarian showed up at UGC with a jury. He'd been working on jury because of, I believe he ran into II at some point at Evo, and was just needed to get some experience on that character, figure it out. But it's nice to see him playing a different character and kind of going out of his comfort zone. Obviously, Vega still has the skills to rush down. He's a great rush down Ken. But slight differences in the play style. It's cool to see that kind of adaptation. Although I love watching Futile play this.
Ooh, always
this
love
character.
that. That's our producer, and I'm getting a little bit of a.
Chris T using Vega.
We've been chatting about
him.
that.
I think it suits him. I think the rushdown style that Vega has been afforded in this game, I think it translates over from Ken, and I think it translates over to how he plays Ken.
He has a better keep away game, so it's more useful in matchups where that's something you need.
Yeah. Well, these two, Marq, Teddy, and Vicious, they have trading a smile, have a Coke and a smile, man.
Nguyen.
And he's doing okay. Chris Tatarian's doing okay. He just took the first game off of Futile's birdie with Vega.
Round 1. Fight.
So who is still in the tournament? It was asked. So we know Futile and Chris Tatarian are playing right now. Stupendous just beat Insanity, and that eliminated Insanity.
So we're waiting to see who wins Futile versus Chris T.
Right, and then
The
Stupendous.
loser of that will play Stupendous.
Right, Stupendous is the winner of the losers bracket, and he will challenge the winner of what's happening on Level Up Live right now. I'm sorry, the loser of Futile or Chris
So he's
Tatarian.
looking forward to either a dirty birdie or a big rushdown Ken.
Yeah.
Unless Chris T decides to stick on a Vega for the Geef matchup.
That could work. That could work.
This honestly could be a warm-up for that, just in case.
Yeah.
Because maybe he's expecting. I mean, either or. It looks like he's gonna be positioned to use this character versus either of these grapplers. Do you think? If you're really concerned about a player of that level trying to use a pocket character in that way, though, when the pressure's really on.
Sometimes. He's tried this before against Snake Eyes with Dhalsim and got blown up. So, because I think he was trying to play, we talked about it a little bit. He was trying to play Geef, and he forgot that he was actually playing Snake Eyes.
Yeah. Which is an enormous problem that I think befalls everybody, but
Generally
especially,
speaking, yeah.
Especially when you're playing a new character, it's very easy to forget to play your opponent and just you get so focused on how does this matchup play, and
Right, 'cause you're thinking, like-
suddenly what you realize is, this person has a lot of experience in this matchup and is not going to play the way I want them to play.
Right,
you
right.
know, and that's where the concern that I was talking about comes in. Is you don't want to give them the opportunity to just refuse to play the game your way. That's a big part of what this is the dialogue, that story we were saying, about
Right.
how every match has that aspect to it. Just the refusal to play the opponent's game is a huge part of it, and it takes a lot of willpower to remember that and to play that, just to do that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And eating a little donut here to keep that V trigger, and a huge run up headbutt.
Dude, yeah.
Ooh.
But look at that.
And that's
Dude,
it.
Chris T took it.
Well, it's
Or it's
two.
best three. It's three out of
Best
five.
3 out of 5.
I'm sorry.
We are in the winners bracket finals here.
But it's 2-0
It is.
to Tarian versus Futile. So
Futale's he's gotta find something here, because I don't think that I don't know what his experience against Stupendous is. I don't know that matchup.
I know that last week, or I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago, he played Stupendous and lost. So I know that he's looking for a counter to
Ooh,
Geef.
nice wake up command grab. Very cool.
Because I think last week, or I'm sorry, I'm saying last week, but last time he played, I think it was 2 weeks ago, he played against a Geef, and that sent him to losers. That's Stupendous. And then he played a Birdie, and that's what eliminated him. And I think it was Futile, actually. So I think these big body characters are currently his bane. But that's just an outside observation. That's not really. I'm not confirming anything.
No.
I'm just saying that.
There's no causality. You're just saying. This
Right.
is what
Exactly.
it is.
Best way to put it. No, I'm not implying causality. I'm just observing that these big body characters this season
I've been giving him a little.
given him a little bit trouble, and he has been coming up with answers toward those characters against Birdie and Geef specifically.
Futile, no stranger to the losers bracket himself, though.
Right.
Coming back in a really strong game against Commander Jesse last week. If you don't know Commander Jesse, a very strong Dhalsim.
Really strong.
Super Street Fighter 4 and Ultra Street Fighter 4 Sakura of SoCal fame.
Yeah, Commander
Really
Jesse, man.
strong.
Yeah, one of the
Big
preludes.
shout outs to Jesse.
Oh yeah, man.
Good guy.
Jesse, if you're
Lot of fun to hang
listening,
out with.
You should really be asleep because you're homesick right now.
Yeah.
So get some
But
bed.
we'll see you
some
here
rest, man.
next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just Futile's he's got no problem. He's got a strong mental game. He's got a really strong mental game.
yeah.
I was chatting with him last week and this week about some birdie tech and some birdie kind of just observations about the game.
Yeah.
That move, the forward fierce, fishing for a counter hit with that forward fierce with birdie is disgusting.
Right, and
The damage he gets off of that is
but
amazing.
look at that combo, man.
Oh, went for it. I got concerned. He was just going to let it sit there and take it. Oh, and here he goes. Into the corner.
Wow, if Chrissy takes this, then that's going to put Futile in the... That's going to be it. Wow.
Whiffs the command throw. And here we are at Losers Finals.
Win for player one.
Round one. Fight.
Okay.
Round two. Fight. round. Fight.
Take that! Go to sleep. Sonic! 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 Muso! Sonic! Sonic! No way! I'm here! Sonic! Sort up! Sonic! Sonic!
Nash wins.
This is the 13th win for player 1.
Round 1. Fight.
Get lost!
Hey guys, it's Nick Danella here. I just wanted to let you guys know that we're going to be signing off here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your continuing support these last several weeks. We will be at NCR this weekend, so we'll have a lot to talk about when we get back. Looking forward to the weekend. Looking forward to talking to you guys about it next week. So thank you guys for tuning in. We're signing out. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Look for the YouTube content. We're going to go home and post this all up on YouTube right now, so if you missed it while you were watching the stream 1, or if you want to just rewatch it, it will be on there. We had an interview with a cosplayer earlier who was here dressed up as Cammy Bison, so I heard that was pretty interesting and fun. If you guys want to check that out, missed it earlier, then do that. But anyways, we're out of here. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
Go to sleep. Sonic! Take that!
KO.
Go to sleep. I suggest you stay down.
Final round. Fight.